Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Whitetail Teacher YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a great day today. And this is my first ever YouTube video on here. And I just wanted to kind of show you what I do and kind of show you what I offer. And so we're going to be hopping in and out between me and the camera, and then also some screen recordings of my blog. I'm not sure if I'll show this yet. I might edit this out, but I am working on a big project for connecting a lot of hunters, not just whitetail deer hunters, because I know a lot of people like to hunt different species and different big game at different times. And so I'm really hoping to bring the whole community together of hunters and just have a place where they can talk amongst themselves in a very specific way. And so I might show you guys that, give you a little sneak peek of that for the first video, but we'll see. Cue the intro. Alright, so to start off here, I wanted to show you guys kind of what my blog is. It's called the whitetailteacher.com. I was working two jobs. I owned a lawn mowing business. It was small, just one-man show. And then I also worked at a private golf course. And so both of those activities kind of are dealing with helping people. And that's exactly what I wanted to do, but with more meaning and more passion behind it. And my passion is whitetail deer hunting. I love it. I'm addicted to it. And so I really wanted to create something around that. And so I did some digging, and I was like, okay, well, maybe a blog would be a good idea, because it'll just be a good way to share knowledge and help them in their own either journey of whitetail deer hunting, to help them feel more confident in their skills and be well prepared to whitetail deer hunt and do it successfully, so that they can get the most enjoyment out of it. So we're gonna hop over to the screen, my computer screen, and then I will kind of show you what I have to offer as of now. It's obviously a growing thing. I started it in about late July, and I started taking it more seriously here right around November. So yeah, let's hop over there, and I'll show you what's up over there. Hey guys, so now that we're into the whitetailteacher.com, this is my blog. So here you'll find, right here, you'll find get my free whitetail deer hunting checklist, and you can click this and it'll prompt you to go up here, and in here you will see kind of what it's all about, and then you just put your name and your email address, and you'll get a sequence of emails, and the first one right away will contain a free checklist of all the things you might need. And then down here we have the recent blog posts, and so this is just on my homepage. These are just some of the posts. This most recent one, how wind affects deer, I thought this one was specifically really interesting. There's some studies in there about that Penn State did, and so I really like that one. Okay, and then we'll scroll all the way down to the footer. And here you get your categories, and then links to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and then all my legal documents for privacy, disclaimer, and terms and conditions. And then another checklist prompt if anyone ever goes down there. But so this is how a category works. You'll click property management or archery season, whatever you're interested in, and you'll get a little, free checklist, trying to promote that, get as many email subscribers as I can, so that you guys can get more informed on, when deals are happening and when new blog posts come out. And then under the specific category that you're in, you will get all the blog posts that are in that category. So this one is for property management. And then let's just show one more example of archery season. Let me show you just one of them. Let me open up this one. So click there, and this is kind of what the blog post setup looks like. You have your title, your featured image, kind of a little description about me, a brief description, and then here, and then this table of contents, and the table of contents, and these actually are clickable, so you can click them, and it'll take you down wherever you want to go. And then the only other place that you might be interested in is the About Me page. And this just has a brief description of me, how I got into hunting, a little picture of me, and then this is a picture of my first deer ever. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this. I hope you guys check it out and give me some feedback because I'm always looking for feedback, ways to improve, and ways to make your guys' experience better. So check it out and let me know. That is at thewhitetailteacher.com. And if you caught it, there's a little bit of a hint of what that project I'm working on. But we'll see if anyone catches it. All right, guys, so now that you know kind of what I have to offer on my blog, I just kind of want to talk to you guys a little bit more about how that came about and my experience with hunting and why I think that I am well deserving of being able to provide knowledge to the hunting community. Although I'm young, I'm 17 right now, turning 18 soon. I started hunting when I was about 6 years old is my first memory of going out into the woods with my dad and my brother and my sister, and it got so cold. And I remember like, yo, why would I ever want to do this? Like, this is awful. Like, it's so cold and we're just sitting here not seeing any deer. So we went home that day and I was like, I'm never doing that again. Never, never, never. It's too cold. It was so boring. I want to talk, you know, like all of the excuses. But as a 6-year-old kid, of course he didn't want to sit out in the freezing cold. But I think my mom made my dad take us with him. So, and I'm thankful for that now. When I was about 7, I think I was 7, I decided I wanted to give it another shot and see if I wanted to be in it more. And at that point, I was hunting with a 410 shotgun. I was with my sister. She decided to come back out too. And my sister almost shot a deer. She missed though, sadly. But at that moment, I was like, oh wow, like that was exciting. Like that was such an adrenaline rush. And that's why when I was 9, I really went out and we went opening day. We went the day after opening day, and that's when I ended up shooting my first buck, which was a 9-point. I'll show the picture here. So that's my first deer, and I got addicted to it right away. The adrenaline rush, the what happened, oh my gosh, like did I hit him, like all that stuff. I mean, it's a roller coaster of emotions, but it's all adrenaline and it's all so much fun. And so that's kind of where the love started, just why I wanted to start. I would like to be able to help people feel that adrenaline and, you know, understand that like that's why people do it. And that's where it all came about. That's kind of where I started my hunting career. And so then from there on, I've been hunting ever since. Every year I go out, and I've always enjoyed it. I love spending time with my dad. I love spending time with my uncle. But jump of, oh, there's a deer. And like that's what gets me every time. So that's where I started. I've been hunting now for almost 10 years, or I guess if I'm 17. I wouldn't count that first experience as really hunting. I was just sitting out in the woods with my dad. So I've really been hunting for right about 10 years, and I have learned a ton. So on my Instagram account, at the Whitetail Teacher, you will find more of a behind the scenes kind of look, a little bit more like what's going on in like the daily life. I try to give some lessons in those, and I also try to give some life lessons because a lot of the hunting stuff can also be translated to life. And I'm a super big advocate for like growing yourself as a well-rounded human rather than just as a deer hunter, because in the grand scheme of things, hunting is 3 months out of the year. So for some people it's 3 months out of the year. For others it's probably 4 or 5. But you know, you don't get to hunt every day, or you don't always get the opportunities. So it's really about growing yourself as a human too. On the email list, if you end up subscribing to the email list, not only will you get a free hunting checklist, but you will also get updates on Bass Pro, and I'm working on some other affiliate stuff, which those are affiliate links, but I normally send those out when there are discounts and promos going on. So it's not really like a matter of, hey, like you should buy this product right now. It's more of like hey, there's a sale going on. If you're looking to get something from Bass Pro or from X, Y, and Z, ScentLock, all those kind of companies, like hey, this is like going on right now. So that's something that you could get into, and I also will update you guys when there's new blog posts, and you may or may not be interested in that, but at least you'll have the opportunity to see kind of what's going on. I also have a Twitter account where that's where I kind of spend my time. If I have 10-15 minutes of like downtime, I'll hop on Twitter and, you know, ask a question, like a general question for hunters, and see if I can get some responses there. I'm working on something right now. I'm not gonna say what because it's not done, but me and my friend, who is well adequate for the job, we're working on a project right now in order to bring all hunters from all hunting species and all states together to have a single place where they can converse, talk, debate, share ideas, share strategies for specific topics, for specific species and hunting them. I like to say it's like Twitter meets Facebook groups. So you have the speed and like the accessibility of Twitter, and then you have the specific niche of Facebook groups. And that way everyone can come together and you guys can share ideas and share stuff, and I'll learn with you guys. I mean, obviously I am no pro at this. You can hear me talk, I'm no pro. This whole thing will be a learning process for me too as well, and I want to share the knowledge that I do have and connect the people together to form a more unified place for people to share ideas and just enjoy the outdoors. That's kind of what I had to offer. That's kind of my backstory. I'm here to help. I'm here to answer questions if you have them. And what I'm really here to do is present you with data and knowledge so that you can make your own judgments and then execute on those judgments. And that's something that I learned from my religion teacher this year. I'm in applied Christianity, so it's all about how we can use our Christian belief system in the real world and kind of how we'll be confronted with other people's beliefs. And I obviously, no, I'm not pushing anything. I'm just saying, like, this is where I get this idea from. But I want to be able to present you with data and research, or my general knowledge of what I know, to be fact. And then you can take that knowledge, form your own beliefs or your own plans, and then execute on those plans or make it applicable to your life. I'm on about how wind affects deer movement. So I present the data and research done by people at Penn State University. I share what I believe and how I would plan accordingly, and then how I would execute on those plans. So that's really what we're here to do. We're here to learn, plan, and execute. I'm so excited for this journey. I'm excited to learn how I can best serve you guys. Hit that subscribe button if you want to come along for the journey and of learning, of planning, and then of executing. So thank you and have a good day, and we'll see you guys later this week, hopefully.